What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about the current state of the crypto markets today. It is August 2nd, and we have seen Bitcoin drop below 113K. We've seen altcoins dropping as well, seeing some lows that they haven't seen in a couple of weeks, if not more. And I think that we are at that low point in the markets. And the purpose of this video really is to encourage anybody and everybody who sees it to get their money, park it in something. If you have any cash on the sidelines, I don't care if it's $100, I don't care if it's $1,000, $100,000, whatever, you should be fully allocated in crypto, right? Nobody should have a savings account. It should all be a crypto account. Genuinely. I know it might seem crazy to some people, maybe not to my crowd. I know a lot of us were all on the same page here, but the idea of letting your money sit in a bank where they loan it out and make money, where you could be invested in the most prime real estate of finance, which is crypto, right now during the hottest time of this market cycle. Why the hell is any of your money in the bank? Why the hell is any of it in the bank? To pay bills? Okay. To eat? Okay. I get it, right? We live in a cash-based society still. Maybe not cash, but you get what I'm saying, right? Dollars, currency, fiat currency is still a thing. It's all electronic anyways, but I digress. Did you know, also totally different fact, but fun fact, Visa, since 2018, has been using blockchain technology in every transaction. Every transaction that you do with a Visa card, they use the Visa token, right? Like that's implemented in their security protocol. Since 2018, that's been going on. Nobody ever talked about that. No, that never made headline news. That's big stuff. That's like that. I think that's big stuff. And their security went up. They saw a lot less fraud because of it. They saved like billions of dollars because of that. But anyways, and they still charge the same. They still charge the same. I think even more than they did in 2018. It's criminal because it's at a lower cost now to do transactions. But anyways, whole different point on that note. Look it up yourself if you're curious. Look up Visa security protocols and find it. You'll see. I don't want to do that here though. Get your money involved, man. Get your money involved. I was talking to a guy about this the other day, and he's like, I don't care if it's $25, $100. I'm finding different things to buy, and he's got plenty of money invested in crypto, more than that, but he's got his own business, and just any little bit of scraps that he's got, he's putting it into crypto. And I think that's the way we need to be, right? Scraps seem insignificant, but the thing is, with this market, guys, and with what's coming, these little bits of money, it could be $25, it could be $250, I don't know, whatever a little bit is to the average person. It could be more than that, even if you've got more money. A little bit of cash can go a long ways in the coming cycles. If you don't want to put it in something random, you don't want to put it in something that's risky, put it in some of the blue chips. Put it in XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Solana, whatever. I think there's plenty of coins in the top 100 that you could put your money into and at least double, if not quadruple it over the next 4 to 6 weeks. We are in go mode, and you need to find somewhere to park your cash beside your bank account, okay? At this point, it's irresponsible. I keep shaking the damn camera because I'm hitting the desk. It's irresponsible to have your cash in anything other than crypto, genuinely, or at least some kind of derivative of crypto, something that's going to grow it, okay? It's completely irresponsible. You think that you're being risky by putting it in there. You're being risky by not putting it in there, right? The dollar is going to inflate hard. The big beautiful bill passed, guys. We got $5 trillion of debt printing at us over the coming months, over the coming weeks. I don't know how long it's going to take, but damn, we're going to devalue our dollar like that. And you're not invested in the markets, or you're going to leave your money in the bank, get it in there. I don't care how much money it is. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Do or do not, whatever you want to do, but this is just my opinion. What's that worth? I don't know. I've been in crypto for 3 bull cycles now. This is my 9.5 year doing technical analysis. I am not a wizard. I'm not an expert, but I've got some experience, right? And I've made a lot of money in crypto. Looking at the others chart here, 268 billion on the others chart right now, talking about altcoins finding their lows. If we take a relative low here to relative high, a very common area to find support is the 382, and that's exactly what we've done. We've wicked below the 382, closed right at it. I would expect that we do get a bounce from here. This looks like a massive bull flag. If you guys don't know, for anybody who's, in layman's term, a bull flag is a bullish pattern where you rip up like this and you consolidate down like this, and then you continue to move with a move that is very similar in length and in speed to the move that brought you into the consolidation phase of this pattern. We should be moving up to highs that we haven't seen since January. for the average altcoin, if not further. Again, I think this next move is going to be even more bullish than the last move. We've got this giant W pattern too on top of this bull flag right here. Typically, whenever you get above here, that's when the magic really starts to happen. So I really think that the average altcoin's en route to breaking out to new all-time highs. We're seeing it happen with various altcoins, but it's going to be the whole damn market here pretty soon. And a lot of people, I think, have it wrong. I've talked about this before. Throughout this cycle, the narrative, the conservative narrative, seems to be on everybody's mind, and it's worked for most of the cycle. It's been a very conservative cycle, but right now, it's not going to work. It's not the same thing anymore. The thought that this alt season is going to be different, the only way that it's different is that it's lagged. It's been lagged. There's a lot of stuff that's held it back. But this alt season is going to be different. Not everything's going to pump. Everything's going to pump. Everything in the top 500, it's going to pump. If it's got some kind of fundamental value, even if it's a dinosaur coin and it's not really relevant anymore, as long as it's not a scam, as long as it doesn't have some kind of flaw with it, hasn't gotten delisted from Binance recently, and the project's going under, the team separated, and that's all public information, as long as you're somewhat relevant and there's some kind of foundational fundamental value to you, every coin in the top 500 is going to pump. Every single one of them. Maybe not meme coins, and there's a good bit of meme coins in the top 500 that will pump as well, but when I say meme coins, I mean coins that came out last week or last month or last year. They were outside the top 500, and then this week they pumped, and now they're in there, right? Not tourist coins. Coins that have actually been in the top 500, top 300, 400, whatever, for a sustained amount of time, right? And that have some kind of fundamental value. Everything's going to pump. The average expectation for the average altcoin, and we get back to this chart here, the others chart, the average expectation should be from last cycle's highs to the bear market lows should be something on the lines. I think that we're going to go to about $1 trillion, so that 141 for there should be something on the lines at a minimum of a 3x to potentially a 4x or more, right? If you're not getting a 3x or a 4, and this is what I mean, everything's going to move up. Not everything is going to get a 3x to a 4x move. Some are going to move up more, some are going to move up less. But everything's going to move up. If you're not catching at least 100% growth or more, even 200% growth or more in this coming alt season, in this coming 4 to 6 weeks, I don't know what you're doing, man. You're investing in like some very low cap risky coins, or you're trading like a degenerate. It's going to be easy. And it's never easy. It's never easy. We are our own worst enemies. We can get in the way. But it's as simple as this, if you can adhere to this. Get your money in the markets. Let it sit there until maybe the end of September. Maybe sometime in the middle of September. And it should at least, at default, I don't care what you're invested in, as long as it's in the top 500, it should at least grow about, and maybe I say the top 500, maybe not the top 10. Not every coin in the top 10 or even the top, not the coins in the top 20 are less likely to perform on average, but it should grow at least 3x to 4x, man. If not more x, that's my thoughts. I don't have anything else that I want to say. I've said it all. Get your money involved. Park it somewhere. Hit the like button, subscribe. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.